ようやく揃ったみたいだな。レストオープン。
What's up guys? Welcome to my channel SJM Anime. So today I am going to show you the part 4 of all new releasing anime. I know you guys are waiting to watch it, so let's begin right now.
お前もこっち側だな。
So our first anime is going to be Undead Unluck. The story is about after reading the conclusion of her favorite manga series, Fuko Izumo finally feels ready to end her existence. For the past 10 years, Fuko has been afflicted by a condition that brings extreme misfortune to anyone who touches her. This has had a drastic effect on her surroundings, even inadvertently resulting in the death of those around her, including her parents. As he stands on a bridge above a train track, Fuko is touched by a strange man, causing the footing underneath him to break and dropping him in front of an oncoming train. However, when Fuko finds the man's corpse, she discovers that his body is regenerating and that he is coming back to life. The man, whom Fuko's named Andy, is immortal and like her. He also wishes for death, initially dismissive. Fuko eventually decides to team up with Andy to give him the best death possible. But a mysterious organization looks in the shadow, hoping to take advantage of the duo's bizarre abilities. So, if you like an anime with some action, comedy and supernatural thing, it's an anime for you to watch.
来るよクーンが
いいね、最高だ。俺は世界を救わない。ゴブリンを殺すだけだ。
Moving on, our next anime is Goblin Slayer Season 2. The anime broadcast started on October 6. The story is about in a fantasy world, a lone hero makes his living by exterminating all goblins he encounters. But one day, he meets a friend, and his life begins to become more intense. A band of adventurers, including a human priest, an elf archer, a dwarf shaman, and a lizard man priest, follow a famous goblin hunter on a quest to destroy the hordes of aggressive goblins that threatens to ravage the land. Goblins are known for their ferocity, cunning, and rapid reproduction, but their reputation as the lowest of the monsters causes their threat to be overlooked, raiding rural civilization to kidnap females of other species for breeding. These wild creatures are free to continue their onslaught as adventurers turn a blind eye in favor of more rewarding assignment with large bounties. So, I got the first season of this anime and it was really amazing. So, if you like an anime with some action and adventure and fantasy, it's an anime for you to watch.
Goblin Slayer 2。遥か昔から我々は魔法に守られてきた。我々は魔女に頼り感謝し崇め、そして畏怖してきた。世界はきっと良い方向に向かうはずだ。魔女族の絶滅をもってな。
Our next anime is The Kingdoms of Ruin. The anime broadcast started on October 6. The story is about for ages, humanity flourished through the power of magic, a gift from riches to aid mankind. But times have changed. The scientific gear expansion has made both magic and witches obsolete. In order to liberate humanity from the blight of magic, the mighty Radia Empire began a ruthless hunt to exterminate all witches. Adonis was only a boy when the hunt began. apprentice to a witch he dearly loved. When she perished at the hand of Empire, Adams vows revenge by this furious wizard's power. The blood will gonna flow. So, if you like an anime with action, drama, fantasy, and scientific, it's an anime for you to watch.
ここはリディア、世界の頂きだ。
復讐しかない。俺には復讐しか。泣きわめけ、あの日ガキだった俺のようにな。
落とされるがいい、クソどもめ。
もうやめて。
ふざけんな。もう知らねえくせにシャシャリ出てんじゃねえ。一人残らずこの地上から消してやるよ。ゲストも。3、2、1、
Our next anime is Beyblade X. The anime broadcast started on October 6. The story is about a Kasami bird aiming to become a professional. Meets former champion Kurosu X, also known as Kamen X, and form a team so that they can aim to the top of the X Tower. But what awaits them is a spectacular battle that no one has ever seen before. The yet unseen X, the super accelerated Beyblade, runs through a new era. So, if you like an anime with some adventure and sports, it's an anime for you to watch.
ベイは遊びと抜かしたな。違う。見えないものを見せてやる。さあ、瞬きしてると見逃すぜ。遊びだから楽しめる。楽しめるから強くなれる。だから遊びたい気持ちに理由なんかいる？
こんな不貞行為許されるはずがない。どんな手を使ってでも二股をやめさせる。夏休みの間、私も向井くんの家に住まわせてちょうだい。
Moving on, our next anime is Girlfriend Girlfriend Season 2. The anime broadcast started on October 6. The story is about Naoya Mukai is having the time of his life after his childhood friend Saki Saki finally accepts one of his countless confessions. Ensuring that their relationship will stay strong, he spares no effort in showering affection to his now beloved girlfriend. However, one afternoon, another girl named Nagisa Minase suddenly confessed to Naoya following months of preparation. Even though he politely rejects her, Nagisa's irresistible charm and determination continues to attract Naoya. Wanting to fulfill both Saki and Nagasa's desire, Naoya ends up proposing a crazy idea to date the two of them simultaneously, with both girls fully aware. This unprecedented state of affairs ultimately cause wacky and hilarious situations in whatever they do to keep their unusual relationship going. So, if you like an anime with some comedy and romance, it's an anime for you to watch.
やりません。直哉のことが好きなの。私もいつか直哉くんと直哉とキスしたい。絶対に二股なんてやめさせる。絶対やめさせる。
陰キャは陰キャらしく、白川さんへの憧れは胸の中に秘めていればいい。そう思っていたのに。好きです。
じゃあ付き合おっか。私今フリーだし。
Moving on, our next anime is You Were Experienced, I Was Not, Our Dating Story. The anime broadcast started on October 6. The story is about a Ryuto Kashima is a gloomy high schooler. As part of a punishment game, he was forced to confess Runa Shirakawa, a girl from the top of the school caste who was admired by everyone. They ended up going out for the unexpected reason of, I'm free now, so, but Ryuto ends up following and eavesdropping on Runa being conferred to by a handsome soccer club member, and Runa bringing Ryuto, whom she had just begun dating, to her own rooms as a matter of course. They have different friends and ways to have fun, and they are different in almost every way. Nonetheless, they begin to relate with each other after being surprised by their differences every day and accepting them. So, if you like an anime full of romance, it's an anime for you to watch.
やだよ私。耐えられない。絶対に好きになっちゃダメ。
好きだから触れたい。でも好きだから傷つけたくない。恋ってさ、楽しいだけのものじゃないんだね。頑張れ友よ。俺たちの んのこと悪く言うな。俺が白川さんの彼氏だ。
経験済みな君と経験ゼロな俺がお付き合いする話。
アーミヤ、予定変更だ。合流はできない。
あの時相手がミーシャさんであっても私は戦わなければいけなかったんです。安心しろ、ロドスの兵士たちよ。少しも苦しまないように死なせてやろう。
パワハラ上司に精神と胃をやられ転職をした。今日が出勤初日。新しい上司もまたパワハラだったらどうしよ
う。Moving on, our next anime is My New Boss is Goofy. The anime broadcast started on October 7. The story is about Momose, a 26-year-old office worker recently changed jobs after being harassed by his former boss. He is concerned that his new boss will also use power harassment to make his life miserable. Momose tries to hide his concern about facing a similar situation with his new boss, Shirosaki. To Momose's surprise, however, Shirosaki's inherent airheadedness immediately alleviates all his concerns, giving him a sense of relief. So, if you like an anime with full of comedy, it's an anime for you to watch.
俺も部下になりたいっす。主任がナンパされた。主任が生かされた。世界一怖くないパワハラを受けた。新しい上司との楽しくて癒されるお仕事コメディ。新しい上司はド天然。
ようこそベルニーへ。もうサービスしちゃいますから。安心安全に暮らせる究極の能力。私が思った通りの効果のある薬品を自由に生み出す能力でお願いします。誰か医者を呼んでくれ。
Our next anime is I Shan't Survive Using Potion. The anime broadcast started on October 7. The story is about a Kaoru Nagase died unexpectedly while walking home from her office job one night, and she suddenly finds herself in front of a man dressed in white. The man introduces herself as God and apologizes for his mistake that resulted in her ultimately demise, wanting to make it up to Kaori by reincarnating her into another world. The next world's goddess Celestine reforms Kaoru's body and gives her all the concessions she asked for. The body she had when she was 50, the ability to make potions with the effects of her choice, and a boss with infinite storage space, to name a few. But soon Kaori realized that, despite being told otherwise, this new medieval world doesn't have much in the way of magic, causing her potions to be highly sought after by greedy nobles. However, by using the knowledge from her previous life, she just might find a way to survive in this world using her potion. So if you like an anime with some adventure and fantasy, it's an anime for you to watch.
この子ってどうしてこう悪人顔が似合うんだろう。
カオルちゃん、どう？この世界はいろいろ冒険して楽しんでるよ。背景、長瀬家の皆様、私は異世界ベルニーでそこそこ元気にやってます。さあ、It's showtime！ポーション頼みで生き延びます。
周りには豚。ここはどうやら豚小屋らしい。脈絡がなくて大変申し訳ないんだが、俺は
豚になっている。
Moving on, our next anime is Butteriba, the story of a man turned into a pig. The anime broadcast started on October 7. The story is about an unappealing otaku awakens in the body of a pig after he passes out while eating raw pig liver. The pig finds himself in the company of Jess, a innocent girl who can read people's minds, and she accepts him despite his boorish thoughts. Although she does plan to eat him, when Jess is in danger of succumbing to a dark destiny, can Pig save her using only his quick wits, wisdom, and refined sense of smell? So, if you like an anime with some comedy and fantasy, it's an anime for you to watch.
一体どうなってんだこの世界は。 豚足では頭を撫でることだってできないじゃないか。
私がやりたくてやったことですから。
あかん。いやいやいけない。オタクはすぐそうやってガチ恋する。
運命を共にする豚さんなんです。
俺はジェスに恩返しをしなくては。
嫌だ嫌だ、死にたくない死にたくない。どうしてこんなことに。
Our next anime is Tearmount Empire. The anime broadcast started on October 7. The story is about surrounded by the hate-filled gaze of her people. The selfish princess of the fallen Tearmount Empire, Mia, takes one last look at the bleeding sun before the Galatran blade falls, only to wake back up as a 12-year-old. With the time rewound and a second chance at the life dropped into her lap, she sets out to right the countless wrong that plagued the allying empire. Corrupt governance? Check. Border trouble? Check. Natural calamities and economic strife? Check. Might seem like a lot of work. Hard work and Mia don't miss. So she seeks out the aid of others, chatting with her loyal maid Annie and the brilliant minister Ludwig. Together they strive day and night to restore the empire. Little by little, their tireless effort began to change the course of history, pushing the world of the continent towards a new future. And why did the selfish princess have a change of heart, you ask? Simply, she didn't. She's just terrified of the Galatran. They hate like hell, and Mia hates pain more than war. So, if you like an anime with some comedy and fantasy, it's an anime for you to watch.
お友達になってくれませんか。
まさか我が弟に恋をするとは。
あくまでギロチン回避が最優先。雨よ降れ、雨よ降れ。ティアムーン帝国物語。断頭台から始まる姫の転生逆転ストーリー。いいか皆の者、私こそがテラコマリ・ガンデス・ブラッド。
Moving on, our next anime is The Vexation of the Satin Vampire Princess. The anime broadcast started on October 7. The Vexation of Satin Vampire Princess follows the story of Terakomari, a satin vampire who is suddenly promoted to a commander of the army. Terakomari is inexperienced and weak, and her new squad has a reputation for being violent and uncooperative. Additionally, Terakomari hates the blood of her prestigious vampire clan, and she tries to hide her abilities. Despite the odds stacked against her, Terakomari is determined to succeed. She uses her intelligence and cunning to overcome the challenges she faces, and she slowly begins to earn the respect of her squad. Along the way, Terakomari also learns to embrace her true self and vampire heritage. The series delves into themes of resilience, self-acceptance, and friendship. It is a heartwarming and humorous story following the journey of a young woman as she discovers where she truly belongs. So, if you like an anime with some comedy and fantasy, it's an anime for you to watch.
弔いの進化をね。
そしてあいつはまた私をいじめに来るの。
私はこれからテラコマリと殺し合うのよ。
私は罪を犯したのです。
死ぬ覚悟はできているか。
正義ぶりやがって引きこもりだったくせに。私は引きこもりじゃない。お前を倒して新しい一歩を踏み出すんだから。
So, that's the end of the all-new releasing anime part 4. And if you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And also, if you guys didn't watch the previous videos, don't forget to watch it. Okay then, see you in my next video. Till then, bye.
の弔いの進化をね。あの吸血鬼なら世界をひっくり返してくれるかもしれない。殺すぞ。